Welcome to Gaming Gymnast, where I have shocking news about The Legend of Zelda. Hi guys, welcome to Gaming Gymnast, and I have something very important to tell you about The Legend of Zelda's main character, Link. That's correct. Any fan of the long-running franchise has probably noticed that Link appears to be a living, breathing character. However, upon further inspection, I believe to have discovered something quite the contrary about this famous character. So to anyone wondering about the question, is Link alive? The answer might shock you. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. I just want to say you guys mean the world to me, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. There are many games in the Legend of Zelda franchise. However, one game stands above the rest as the game that canonically puts Link through the most mortal peril of them all. Which game am I talking about? Well, that remains to be determined. However, I am talking about The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. That's right, I believe Wind Waker is the game that puts Link through the most canonical peril of them all. And what do I mean by that? Well, you may suffer many brutal deaths in Breath of the Wild, and you may be put to a very frightening fate in games like Majora's Mask. But when I say canonical, I am specifically excluding things that happen through gameplay and including only things that happen in the game's canon, such as cutscenes. Now, considering the cutscenes that happen in The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we do see one thing that stands out most of all, and that is the fact that Link gets battered. Don't remember what I'm talking about? Well, let me show you Exhibit A. Any fan of the Wind Waker would probably remember this scene, and all of the trauma and disgust that came with it. Ooh, that's gotta sting. Right, stop there. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Up until this point, the game has been rather realistic. And to that end, you might be forgiven for thinking that if Link flies into the wall of a building, smashes his face on a rock, and plummets into the water below, he would be dead. Or so you'd think. Well, let's click on. Let's see what happens. This, my fellow Zelda fans, is the moment the series jumped the shark. The Legend of Zelda used to be believable. It used to have magic, yes, but it was magic within a fictional framework that made sense. In this instance, Link is not even using a potion. He just survives somehow. Is this what you bloody well want from your fictional series? I do not believe so. We want action and romance and realistic. We do not want bloody well smashing into a rock and surviving somehow. That's the end of my rant. I've been the Gaming Gymnast, and as a gymnast I can tell you, you would certainly not survive a stunt like that. Thank you very much guys, and thank you for clicking on this video.